Hello and welcome. This is Dorian and you're watching It's Tomorrow News. Hurricane Dorian threatens the US. Hurricane Dorian began lashing Florida's east coast on Tuesday evening. The Category 2 storm devastated the Bahamas for nearly 48 hours, destroying thousands of homes and leaving thousands of people without drinking water. As the storm approached the US, more than 2 million residents in Florida, Georgia, and North and South Carolina have been warned to evacuate. On Tuesday, Dorian had maximum sustained winds of 110 miles per hour, the National Hurricane Center said. Its core was some 105 miles east of Melbourne, Florida, and it was moving northwest at 6 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center said early Wednesday that Dorian is moving north-northwestward of the Florida coast. As of midnight Wednesday, the storm was located 95 miles east of the coast of Florida. Hurricane Dorian was downgraded to a Category 2 storm on Tuesday after it battered the Bahamas, and forecasters continued to warn of severe hurricane conditions across Florida and the southern coast of the United States. The storm finally began to move away from the Bahamas on Tuesday after spending several days pounding the country. The composite animation below shows the storm's movement since Thursday and is based on satellite imagery. A hurricane warning was extended to about 180 miles of the Florida coast. The storm is also projected to approach South Carolina and Georgia as a major hurricane. In North Carolina, state officials warned that heavy rain could cause dangerous flooding beginning Wednesday evening. Predicting Dorian's path has been particularly challenging for meteorologists. The National Hurricane Center uses various models that show where the storm could go using different forecasting techniques. 7 people were killed after the Category 5 hurricane, with wind gusts of up to 220 miles per hour, decimated the Grand Bahama and Abaco Island. The death toll is expected to rise as thousands remain without shelter, stranded by flooding, and are likely to face flood and medicine shortage in coming days. The US Coast Guard airlifted at least 21 people injured on Abaco. Rescuers also used jet skis to reach some people as choppy, coffee-colored floodwaters reached roofs and the tops of palm trees. The Minister of National Security said on Tuesday more dead are likely to be found, according to the NASA Guardian. According to the Associated Press, Red Cross spokesman said more than 30,000 homes, are about 45% of homes on Grand Bahamas and Abaco, were believed to have been severely damaged or destroyed. UN officials said more than 60,000 people on the hard-hit island will need food, and the Red Cross said some 60,000 will need clean drinking water. Florida's Space Coast is largely evacuated, but nonetheless NASA has posted this extraordinary video to Twitter via the Kennedy Space Center, showing the deadly destructive Dorian when it was squatting and spinning mysteriously over the Bahamas before finally easing away very slowly towards the US. Also, the National Weather Service in Melbourne said a flood advisory was in effect for parts of Orange Lake and Volusia counties as a band of rain dumped between 1 and 2 inches of rain quickly. Tropical rainstorm Kajiki to unload daily downpours on Vietnam, China this week. Tropical rainstorm Kajiki, which formed over the South China Sea, will continue to bring downpours and the risk for flooding to parts of Vietnam and China in the coming days. The region has reported widespread rainfall of 25 to 75 millimeters since Sunday, with locally higher amounts in excess of 2000 millimeters. Kajiki is not expected to strengthen as it slowly tracks northeastward the next several days, limiting the threats for damaging winds but bringing daily downpours to parts of the Laos, Vietnam, and Southeast China. Additional rainfall of 50 to 100 millimeters is expected across Hainan and southern and eastern Guangdong province as well as Hong Kong during this time. Flooding along with significant travel disruptions are possible as well. Areas of rough terrain will be an increased risk for mudslides. Meanwhile, Vietnam has also been impacted by Kajiki, with torrential rainfall reported in north-central parts of the country. The hardest hit locations include Ha Tin and Vinh, where 150 to 300 millimeters of rain has fallen since Sunday. Additional downpours are expected from Vinh to Da Nang through Thursday, continuing the risk of flooding, mudslides, and widespread travel disruptions. Flooding rainfall is also possible across central and southern Laos and northeast Cambodia into Thursday. In the large range, the tropical threat will likely be swept northeast near the coast of China and just west of Taiwan, bringing downpours and a risk for flooding to areas from Fujian to Zhejiang and Shanghai. Taiwan will be a greatest risk for flooding downpours from this tropical threat on Saturday and Sunday. Wind damage is not expected as the storm will likely weaken prior to passing near the island. There is also the potential for heavy rainfall to reach South Korea early next week. These same areas are expecting heavy rainfall and potentially damaging winds from severe tropical storm lightning on Saturday. Tropical depression Kajiki has brought heavy rain to China's scenic island of Hainan, halting trains and ferry operations and affecting tourist activities. The Meteorological Bureau of Hainan province said the storm, which was lightning south of the Hainan island, will continue to bring intense rain to the southern province until Friday. Provincial authorities said the ferry service in the Guangzhou Strait, which separates Hainan Island from Guangdong Province, has been halted, and Kajiki-triggered rainstorm has caused mechanic failure and suspension of some trains and the high-speed railway circling in Iceland. Kajiki also prompted the city of Sanya, a popular beach resort, to prohibit mountaineering and sea-based recreational activities like kayaking out of safety concerns. The province emergency management department said 256 residents had been evacuated from the site prone to geological disasters. 118 millimeters of heavy Mumbai rains led to waterlogging in Sion, Parel, Dadar and Byculla. Heavy monsoon rains likely in Jabalpur, Nagpur, Surat, Mumbai and Udaipur. Mumbai rains have returned with a bang, and once again three-digit rainfall to the tune of 180 mm has been recorded in the span of 28 hours. Since yesterday, on and off rains have been going on, coupled with some cells that made an appearance during the night hours. Overnight rains have resulted in waterlogging and traffic disruptions in some parts of the city such as Sion, Parel, Dadar and Byculla. The meteorologists at SkyMet have predicted heavy spells of rain in Mumbai today. Although short breaths in the between are likely, intense showers may result in some sorts of disruption. This may even lead to traffic chaos and waterlogging in the parts of the city. Thus, precautions must be taken while stepping out. The intermittent rains would keep the temperatures under check and make the weather comfortable for Mumbaikars. These activities are likely until September 5. Thereafter, rains may taper over the region and continue with light to moderate to intensify only. The ongoing rains are a result of cyclonic circulation still intact over the Gujarat region. In addition to this, a low pressure area is over Odisha and the adjoining area. This system has activated the monsoon surge along the west coast. Moreover, a wind shear zone is extending from North Konkan and Goa up to Odisha, about 3.6 km above the main sea level. The low pressure area has come closer to parts of central India. This system is moving in a northwest direction. Monsoon through is active from Rajasthan to Bay of Bengal. Due to this effect, moderate to heavy rains are likely over most part of Madhya Pradesh, Vidarbha and Chhattisgarh. Light to moderate rains with few heavy spells may occur over East Gujarat, Konkan, Goa and southeastern Rajasthan in other parts of central India. Heavy rains are expected in these cities including Nagpur, Gondia, Jabalpur, Hoshangabad, Baroda, Surat, Mumbai, Ratnagiri and Udaipur. Rain is expected at a few places in central Maharashtra and Marathwada. There is a possibility of monsoon rains over East India as well. Odisha, Himalayan, West Bengal and Sikkim can also see moderate to heavy rain. However, monsoon will remain relatively weak in northeast India, Bihar, Jharkhand, gigantic West Bengal and eastern Uttar Pradesh, and there is a possibility of rain at some places. The flow of humid wind from the east is increasing in North India. Monsoon showers may fall over western Uttar Pradesh, parts of Punjab and some places in Haryana. Some rain will be seen in the national capital Delhi and its adjoining cities Noida, Gurugram, Faridabad and Ghaziabad. Chances of heavy rain are less. On the other hand, strong rains will continue over Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh at some places. But there are chances of rain in one or two places in Jammu and Kashmir. Monsoon trough along the western coast is becoming more effective. Due to this, moderate to heavy showers may fall in the cities of coastal Karnataka and Kerala. Interior Karnataka, Telangana and coastal Andhra Pradesh may also receive moderate rainfall. Whereas monsoon will remain weak over south interior Karnataka, Rayalaseema and Tamil Nadu. However, moderate to heavy rains are expected to continue in Andaman and Nicobar. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Jeet Dolakia. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.